Well, a Merry Christmas greetings to all, and thank you for joining me on a rare nighttime edition of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and we are continuing our Christmas Gold Gifts series, or as I've said, gifts I wish someone would give me for Christmas. And if you are feeling generous for Christmas, the best gift that I could get would be to hit that little red subscribe button there at the bottom for the channel. And thank you very much. And maybe even a thumbs up, but yes, and with our ongoing old concert t-shirt theme still, this is not a concert t-shirt, but this is my Park City, Utah ski sweatshirt I got back in late 80s, early 90s, I guess. Maybe had a viewer that had heard me comment about skiing up in Utah and said, hey, you skied in my home state. And yeah, I've skied in Solitude and, of course, Park City, Sundance, a number of different places. There's a couple more I can't remember now. Snowbird. But beautiful, beautiful place. Would love to be up there in the summertime to go through for the fossils. But yeah, skiing's wonderful. So I thought this would be a good one to wear here tonight because we have a cold. We're in the, I don't know if you can see my breath. We're in the 40s here tonight out for Christmas week. So I got me a nice hot buttered rum, one of my favorite Christmas season drinks to have. And definitely takes off the chill. So, with that being said, let us turn to our most decorated gold epicenter of South Louisiana, our table, and see what Santa left under the tree for us this day. And get set up here. And as you can see, my little shadow is back here behind me tonight and out here helping me out, right, Hurricane? He seems to like the cold. So all right, just let you know he hadn't been out here in the last few times I've been out here during the day. I mean, he'd be out here around the stand, but not in his usual position there. So here we have our package of the day. So there we have, and it is a bag of some Gold Nugget Sales, Benson Beach, Washington State pay dirt. And this is some cool stuff because it is gold from Washington, Oregon State, and it basically comes out of the Columbia River where they're constantly dredging to keep it at like 42 feet deep. And they take it out about 15 miles and dump it into the ocean offshore. And then, especially in the winter storms come in and wash all this material back onto the beaches. So it has a constantly replenishing supply of gold being brought into it, which is what makes it such a hot spot for prospecting and for getting this fine gold and beach sand stuff. So that's pretty cool. Just thinking about that, how nature works, but a little rock there. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and dump it all out in the pan here because I'm pretty sure this is going to have some pretty good, a bit of hematite and a good bit of magnetite in this bag. This is the 1 gram guaranteed bag that sells for $65.95. I got this whenever I got the double black diamond bag. So I got them both together for the postage of $9.95. So that's always a good deal with Gold Nugget Sales. You can double up on some of these bags and save you some postage, and you get a better. Oh yeah, there's we've got a bit of magnetite in this batch, no doubt. So we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. You can see it sheds off quite a bit when you shake it down. So this is Monday before Christmas. Hope everybody's getting all their Christmas duties done before before the last minute. I know I always have pretty much the last minute stuff whenever I'm doing anything, so Christmas is never different, but I really don't have too much to do about Christmas other than getting shit decorated and baking. I've been baking about, I don't know, I guess about 30 dozen cookies or so right now. Another 30 dozen to go. There's a few people that may, that are hearing this, that may be getting some of those. Some of my, oh, there's, the cat just came jumping through. All right, well, that's fine. Okay, as long as you don't jump on the gold. So there we have a pretty good little amount in there to come out. One thing, whenever I've done this dry, I have never found any gold in the black sand whenever I'd look for it. As long as the material is dry, and you do this where you shed it off and then pick it back up and let it drop that stuff behind. And so yeah, so there we have our actual amount of black sand in that little bag. And this is a what size was this bag? It's a pretty small one, like a 14-ounce bag. Yeah, so a little less than a pound of dirt in that. And then you can see there's still stuff in there that's trapped that didn't. So there still looks pretty dark. There's probably still a good amount of hematite in this. So we'll get set up with, we've just had, we've had rain all day long, cold rain, and everything's kind of soaked. So I was really needing to get this one done because I just got in my last bag of Gold Bay that I'd gotten when I ordered for the, oh, look at there, there's some, that's not small beach gold right there. I can tell you that. Those are chunks of gold. My fingers are almost too numb to feel it, but I could pick it up there, and as you can see, some pretty gold. So that's pretty cool. And there's like 3 pieces in there. There's another piece, right? Where is it? I'm zoomed out too much. Right there. So nice start to seeing that. But yeah, because this gold, it says that it comes in from -40 to +20 size mesh. So that's definitely some of our +20 mesh for sure there. So that's cool. So let's get some nice cold water going here, and I'll be right back. Little more. You can see where the butter kind of not congeals. This is hot, but it skims the top. So when you drink this hot buttered rum, you have that little layer of butter for richness. Very, very good drink if you haven't tried it before. It's tasty. Well, all right. Well, I came to realize as I was getting this water that just because I use it from the hose all the time out here doesn't mean I have to tonight. So I went and got some nice warm water out of the kitchen to have for panning. So yeah, not exactly getting the real roughing it cold weather panning experience, but like I said, man, some nice pieces of gold showing up in here first thing in this stuff. So very cool. So let's get that. Make sure we have a little bit of, forget our jet dry in here. All the colored lights distract me around the gold station. So like I said, I needed to get this done. I had my gold nugget sales order, Gold Bay order come in today. I just ordered it 4 days ago. It's already here. So that was very quick. That was I was still getting in on his chunk of wood there, on his extra 5%. But I was gonna actually get another bag of the chunky just to have. Oh, we got some rain starting to come again. Damn it! But the postage on it, I mean, he doesn't go by weight. He adds postage by the amount of material you get. So adding an extra bag onto this that was still would be, any other shipper would be $9, was $23 shipping for, you know, just like if I'd gotten, when I got the last time when I got this crystallized gold from him for the you know, the 1 gram bag is $10. When I ordered the same bag but with 3 grams of gold in it, it was almost $14. So no difference in the weight of the material. But I'm really not happy about this at all. I don't remember it being like that, or maybe I just ordered single bags when I was ordering it before. But Miners Depot, at least, they tend to charge per order like that, but they make up for it in extra gold that Gold Bay, from what I've seen, does not. So that kind of turned me off. I didn't order it. I said, screw it. I'm not paying $23 shipping for something I should be getting for $9. So we'll see if we get the extra 5% of the crystallized gold. I double checked it. He said any gold. So, but today we're doing this again came in 4 days. Mike had that was very unusual for that Gold Bay to get out so quick. Dave got that out because, like I said, he was going on vacation and got his orders out quick for Christmas. But usually it's not quite that quick. But gold nugget sales, this stuff is always get it within, you know, 4 to 6 days, depending on where the weekend falls, basically. And like I said, you can get multiple orders for, you know, the shipping. You can get at least 2 or 3 bags in on that before your shipping cost goes up. So that's it. And again, if you have not seen or been on the channel for my viewer giveaway, Christmas gold giveaway, I'll have that channel linked in the back of the end of the video, the final clips there. It'll show the video on the, I'm sitting here looking at this gold, not paying attention to what I'm saying. At this end video, you can click on it and go over there and hit hashtag Christmas Xmas Gold, hashtag Xmas Gold, one word, and get a chance to win. There's four different prizes ranging from a 1/2 gram, 1/4 gram, and 2/10 of a gram, although they're all heavier than that by a good little amount. So, but they're in a display vial with garnets, so it's not just gold. It's gives you a chance to you can have a display piece, or you can take the gold out of it and look at it and look at the knickknacks and the little gems that are in it with it, and put it back in the vial. You can pan it like you would pay dirt, but there's no dirt in it. It's just like I said, it's just garnets and gems and gold. So it makes a neat little look, though. I think people like it. And that'll be running until right at Christmas Eve, and then I'll be doing the announcement for it. I checked. I know how to use the random comment selector on the YouTubeses, so we'll be able to do that. I won't be able to do a live stream. I'll just have to record it that night, and then we'll just post it pretty much unedited, because it'll just be the live to show you know, it was all legitimate, which I don't know how you can not be legitimate when you're doing the random comment, but you know, at any rate, it'll all be one cut to see who wins the 4 places, and that should be fun. I've never done that, so that'll be either on, like I said, Christmas Eve or Christmas night, maybe Christmas night. We'll just see. So, but hopefully there's already had quite a few comments on the page, so that's great. Like I said, you don't have to be subscribed to do it. All you have to just go over there and click the comment on the comment section. Although I would appreciate a subscription from you for sure, and that way you get to be informed when other new videos come out, if you would like to see more of this kind of stuff. But like I said, it is not a requirement. This is a thank you for the basically, according to my analytics, about 3,000 people it's saying now a month that are not, that are unique subscribers that are not subscribed to my channel but still watch my videos. So that's the majority of people watching my videos. And not that I do not appreciate my subscribers greatly, and we'll be doing something special for you guys here when we hit 222 subs for 2022. And hopefully that'll be coming up pretty quick. And we will see. I think y'all are going to like that one. So there we got some gold here. Let's see what it looks like. Looks like a pretty good amount showing up there. And not just tiny flower looking gold. Oh yeah, that's very nice. And like you said, you can see if I had left that magnetite in there, this would be a totally different panning experience getting this stuff clean. But that black sand, I don't even know that that's hematite. That's probably just the black beach sand itself. That's I mean, I can't say that for sure, but it seems to move a little easier than hematite normally does, even so. Like the blonde sand would, except it's black. But you can see that gold's already shining up nicely. Gold Nugget Sales, Mike definitely has some of the prettiest gold that you will find in any pay dirt. If you saw that video I did for the beginning of the Christmas series, that leaf gold, it's that stuff's exquisite. I mean, it's just something else. Very, very beautiful. Really looking forward to getting more of that. So there we have our first pan of some Benson Beach. Nothing left behind. Washington State gold from Gold Nugget Sales. So we're going to work this down and I'll be back. All right, we're down to another bottom of a pan here. Our second pan, I guess it is, of the fine Lesson Kitchen strainer stuff. And you can see, man, there's a bunch more gold showing up here. Got light shifting up there. Everything's kind of rigged out here for night panning. So there we go. Temperatures definitely continue to drop. I can see my breath is showing up quite a bit now, especially after I've had a shot of hot buttered rum. But yeah, it's kind of cool panning in the cold. Feels a little more authentic for some reason. I know you usually do it in the summer months anyway, but I've seen these guys out there in the cold doing that stuff, and I guarantee you if they could have some hot water to do this with, they would. So I don't feel bad about taking advantage of my position. Although, yes, the hot buttered rum does kind of carry it to the other level of comfort. But hey, those who can do. Pretty amount of gold. Look at that gold showing up in there, man. That's a nice amount, because I did not put that much in. It's a small bag, so we're not putting in a whole lot at a time. And we're getting nice results out of it there. It's the water stayed real clean. It's real clean stuff. I guess since it's the ocean sands, it doesn't carry a lot of the really fine chocolatey silty stuff that would really gunk up your water. But yeah, man, that's very pretty. There is some, you can see there is some fine little pieces up there at the top showing up. So definitely gotta, oh, I thought I'd lost my camera there. So yeah, you definitely gotta go easy on it and watch for that stuff when you're getting it out. So all right, well, I'm going to get this cleaned up and we'll get on to another one. I think I'm gonna have to go make me another hot buttered rum. So here you can, I'll show you how we do that. I'll be right back. Well, all right, let me just show you real quick how to make my favorite holiday, or one of my favorite holiday drinks, which is, especially on a day like this when it's a cold day down here in South Louisiana, is a hot buttered rum. And it's pretty easy. You start with a stick of butter, a cup of tightly packed brown sugar. You use about a, I don't use vanilla. I always use Adam's Best, the best vanilla in the world. Use about a half a tablespoon of that in this stuff to sweeten it up. We'll add a little bit more. At this point, a lot of people will add, watch out. A lot of people will add half a teaspoon of nutmeg or allspice, a good amount of cinnamon. I do a little bit of cinnamon. I really don't like all the other spiciness to it. Even the cinnamon is, I just barely, just a kind of a hint of it in there is all I put. And then you just mix it until you have a nice, evenly mixed up batter of the butter and the sugar. Even that little bit of cinnamon in there, you can really smell it. It like I said, I don't really like a strong cinnamon flavor to it that much. I like the vanilla a lot better. So you get that mixed up and be back. All right, once you've got it nicely mixed up in there, what you want to do is take this and put it in a roll of plastic wrap and form you a little log, and then you put it in the refrigerator or the freezer to harden it up or to firm it up. And then basically what you do is you cut off about a tablespoon off the log, you put it in your cup, add your hot water, and you've got an ounce and a half of rum, and you've got for every 4 ounces of water, and you've got a hot buttered rum. So we'll go ahead and you could go ahead and put you in a tablespoon of this like that right now and have it, which is what we're going to do. But we're also going to go ahead, and that way I'll have this hardened up whenever I want to have one. I just boil up some water and drop a big chunk in the cup, and there you have it. So all right, here we have our log made up. And like I said, you form it and then you cut it off into about a teaspoon. This is about 2 inches, I guess, thick. Once it hardens up, you just slice off as much as you want for each. That should make about 12 or so hot buttered rums. So we've got our stuff in there. I'd say I put in a big double scoop because this cup is a large cup, and like I said, it's for 4 ounces. And ideally, if you did this, you have it in a glass, a clear glass, and it you can actually see the layer of butter that tops off. We'll put in, that's a 1.5 ounce shot, and we'll go ahead and just about double that because that's about double the amount of batter that we usually use for that too. So, but yeah, these things are pretty stout. And then you just add your hot water to it, boiling water. Top it off there. That's about 6 ounces that we're going to put in there. And then you see that you got to stir it up because that give that sugar and butter a chance to really melt in there good. And like I said, I like it. Even whenever I have it hardened up cold, I put it in there and let it set just so it doesn't cool off the water too fast once you're done. But yeah, it really smells good. And like I said, now if you had a glass, you'd see that layer of butter forming on the top there of the drink. And then myself, I like to finish it off with a little squirt just like that. And it kind of gives that an extra sweetness, a little bit extra sweet creaminess to it. And so there you have it, the hot buttered rum. Y'all see, it's also a good mixer whenever you've got a cookie to go with it. And the Gold Station here has been busy today. And yesterday I'm doing my annual baking. Those are snowballs, and then I got my cookie press spritz cookies. They're red and green. The green ones are on the bottom. So I'm still got I've got about 3 pounds of fudge made up, and I've probably got about another 10 dozen. No, probably about another 30 dozen cookies to make. So, but there we have it. And I don't know if I'm in the camera now or not, but here's our cheers to you. Little bit of cinnamon. I don't think I'm in the camera at all here, but a little bit of cinnamon, and like I said, the creaminess on the top. Great Christmas drink to have. So I was just going to share that with you. Like I said, one of my favorites, and pretty easy and good to make up, and you've got it ready to go for after that. So let's get back to the gold. Well, all right. I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration there. Maybe give you an idea to try a hot buttered rum here at Christmas. Like I said, once it's made up, it's easy to have to make them up. Make you another one. It's just the initial mixing all the ingredients together to have them ready. But and yeah, I grabbed a cookie while I was in there too. So I give those out to a lot of different people. Actually, I've sent those cookies to people who've gotten them in the UK, in Greece, and in about, I don't know, 7 states around the country. They're known far and wide. So there we have another nice batch of gold, and there was a considerable little amount of specks that were in the fine gold that were in that pan whenever I finished it off, the last pan. So yeah, as it gets down into this into the bottom of the material here, we're starting to hit some of that really finer gold. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to keep working it down. And I guess something I should mention, if you have not been to the movies in a while and you're a Marvel fan or a Spider-Man fan, then you've got to go see No Way Home. It is the movie of the last 5 years, and there's nothing close to it since the Infinity Wars and the wrapping up the Marvel world on that one. It's incredible. I had to watch it through an alternate means because our theater was destroyed down here during Ida and is not going to be up and running apparently for some time. But even watching it that way, it was a good recording. And man, it's, I got the 55-inch screen, so I sat close and kind of got the movie experience. But I'm not gonna expose anything about it other than it puts to rest the issue of the crap we've been seeing from the MCU and all the crap movies they've been putting out that have been losing them money time and time again. They keep blaming on toxic masculinity and the Wuhans and all these excuses for the SJW diversity crap that they've been putting out of characters that nobody wants to see. This is the Spider-Man movie that you've been waiting for since Spider-Man movies started coming out. And I'll just say that it's an emotional movie, more so than you'd have ever imagined. But again, these are characters that we've watched developed over the years now in a number of movies, so you have a emotional investment in some of these characters. And like I said, it was just it was great. Best movie I've seen. Maybe to me probably even better than the Infinity Wars were, because I've always been super Spider-Man fan from the time I was a little kid. You know, it's always been Batman and Spider-Man, and when I started out, it was more Spider-Man than Batman most of the time. But yeah, so that's just something, if you want a Christmas movie to go see. And I mean, it's got some violence in it too. I mean, this is not a Disney movie. This is a Sony movie, and you can see the difference in it. And there's not a shred of libtard messaging in this at all. It is so refreshing. Like I said, that's all I'll say about it. But I'm going to watch it again tonight when I get done with this, just because I've been wanting to since I saw it the first time the other day and this weekend. And I just haven't had time to sit down and enjoy it again. But yeah, so all right, we'll get back and finish it up. But go see Spider-Man No Way Home. It's great. Well, I guess it is a little too cold out here. I dropped my bottle, and I guess it was so cold it snapped my my bottle's officially done now. I snapped the tip off of it when it fell. So that cold gets brittle. That plastic gets brittle when it's cold. My fingers are just numbed. So that officially ended the squirt bottle there for me. So, oh, one last thing I wanted to say about the Spider-Man movie was that it's I think tracked to earn $600 million its opening weekend. It's going to probably break $1 billion before Christmas, and may well go into almost $2 billion before it's over, or close to it, because like I said, there's just been it's breaking records for attendance for movies that not well before the China virus of all time movies, not just pandemic related, post-pandemic or plandemic is what the crap is. But at any rate, it's like I said, it's just it's astounding, and it's sending a great message to these idiots that, hey, when you make movies that fans actually want to see, they will go to watch your crappy movies, even if like, this is not a crappy movie, but even if they're not the best quality, the best movies, if it's, you know, something the fans want to see, characters the fans want to see, they're going to go and give it a chance. And if you have some decent writing in it, then you know, it's gonna be successful. So, all right, this is our last pan. We're gonna get down to the bottom up before my fingers freeze, and get back in the house. All right, we're down to the end of our pan here. My phone's gone dark, so hopefully the camera is still going to be picking this up all right before the battery dies. I can get it in here and get it charged. But yeah, we got a nice little biting wind out here. My fingers are pretty numb. Kind of takes me back to the days of being in the duck blind in North Texas. Except that was much colder. I'm just not used to it down here. It's been years since my fingers were numb. And I got them the other night when I was out here when we were in a temperature. Now it's about 43. So we are cooling down. That's going to be, the low's going to be in the low 40s tonight. So we are getting there pretty quick. So yeah, another nice pile to finish this off. And we are going to be lots of little specks of gold showing up in this one. It's blowing my light down up here. Yeah. Some winter panning. My first winter panning here. Yeah, I don't know that I'd enjoy this out on out on the frozen river, or the icy water of a not quite frozen river, spending the day. I think I would definitely be a seasonal prospector. Yeah, I can hardly squeeze the bottle. My hands are getting so damn numb. I can't feel the pressure of my fingers. That's I said it's not that. It's in the lower 40s, but I've been out here a while doing this, so it's kind of set in. I'll definitely be going through the tailings tomorrow, just because I'm sure that there is no weight, but I'm betting that there are some fine micro flakes that made it through here tonight on this, because I have seen a few of them in the bottoms of the pans. So let's see if we can get our snuffer dumped out here and get a look at this before my camera dies, and I can take it in and we'll get it cleaned up, because I expected. Oh yeah, it's very nice looking. Get all that tapped down there. Look at that, beautiful. Some beautiful gold nugget sales, Benson Beach gold. Well, all right. We are back in the nice warm house with a very cool pan of gold from Gold Nugget Sales, dried up here and ready to weigh. So, and we got a cookie. This is one of my snowballs. Simple little round cookie. That is a total pain in the ass to make. A lot of steps for that cookie, but it's really good. My favorite cookie since I was a kid, when my mom used to make them for Christmas. So let's set our scale. Where's my dish? Where's my dish? Let's see if we're accurate tonight. For some reason, we're dead on accurate tonight without an issue, so we'll take that. Let's drop us down and put some gold in our pan, in our paper. Very bright yellow, pretty gold. For Christmas. All right, now here we go. Let's see what we got on our 1 gram guarantee bag here. I'm betting we're gonna be pretty good with this. So 1 gram, 1.007. Well, 009 now. Actually, now we're leveling out to exactly a gram. Well, Mike weighs his bags heavy, or tends to. So that may mean that I have some bits of smaller gold left in my tailings to recover. Because I would think there should be about 0.5 over on this, at least on Mike's stuff. 0.050 is what it should read, I would think. So I might have some to go through from that. I might have been moving that fine beach sand a little too quickly there in the cold, rushing it. Could I be rushing it? But I mean, we got our gram there though, so that is a gram. So hold on just a moment. All right. Well, here's a good look at our beautiful gold. It just It glistens. Some nice little chunky pieces there that were in the first above kitchen strainer size. There's some we've got some little wire gold pieces that were mixed in there that I saw come up. Still a few specks of black sand here and there in it, but not too much. But yeah, you can see there's some pretty little pieces for this fine small stuff. So always beautiful gold from Gold Nugget Sales. And like I said, it was with the magnetite taken out of it, it was still pretty you know, you had to go through it pretty slow and take your time because of that fine sand, beach sand. And like I said, I wasn't sure if all the black that was in there was just black from the black beach sand, or it was actually some that was hematite in there. But so let's like I said, I'm gonna go through my tailings tomorrow and see if I can scratch up another 0.5 of tiny stuff that might have gotten through. But still, we got our gram, so we will add it up and see what our totals were. I can tell you right now, it was $56.78 a gram when I bought it, and the bag $65.95 because I don't count postage. So that should be a quick ad. Oh, Wharf. Well, all right. Like I said, $56.73 a gram was what gold was going for the day I bought this stuff. We got 1 gram at $65.95 for the bag. That gives us an 86% ROI on this gold. And it probably would be closer to a little bit higher, closer to 90, if I can recover that other 0.05 I'm betting is out there. Because like I said, Mike just always weighs his bags a little bit heavy. So I would expect there should be a little more than that in this. So, but still, I mean, straight up, that's 86% ROI is not a bad number on this. And we got some beautiful Gold Nugget Sales gold. So, I guess with that being said, we will conclude this Christmas edition, finishing up Christmas. Then we got maybe one more video coming up before the giveaway. And if you have not gone to the video with the giveaway on it, I'll leave a link here right at the end of this video in the box for the next video to play, and click on it, hashtag Xmas Gold, and get a chance to win one of these vials of garnets and gold. So with that being said, you see we got the trees. We got finished up the decoration on the tree. That's good. That's fine. The cats have not destroyed it yet, so we're happy about that. Also, I didn't point out the thing about my sweatshirt that was cool was that whenever I got this, I was actually skiing with the United States Olympic ski team that trained up in Park City. So I ended up getting this sweatshirt like this one that I had. So got to run the slalom course for them. They gave you a certificate of completion, signed by the Olympic Committee whenever you. It was just a neat thing going on up there. But it was pretty neat, man. It is a lot harder than it looks when those guys are going down those slalom runs. I can tell you that. Try to stay between those poles. But so yeah, that's why this was such a cool shirt to have, and I was really always really liked it. It's held up really well to be 35, however many 40 years, 35, 8 years old. It's all relative. But so thank you again for joining me on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. We'll hopefully be seeing you again before Christmas Day, and if not on Christmas Day, to show you the giveaway, see who won. So, that being said, until the next time, Merry Christmas and peace out, my friends. I'm going to put our gold in the gold nugget sales vial here. Some very pretty yellow gold.